Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girls Twin Goddesses, and today we are making fried chicken wings and tenders and cheesy breadsticks. Stay tuned. Alright you guys, so I'm going to get started on the cheesy breadsticks. These breadsticks are very similar to the breadsticks they have at Pizza Hut, Little Caesars. It's kind of like baked on a crust. So it's nothing like garlic bread or anything. But I'm going to show you guys how I do it. What I use is about 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And you can use bleached or unbleached, but you don't need to use bread flour or anything like that. And I'm just going to get 2.5 cups of that. And then you're going to want to add in a tablespoon of active yeast. You can use anything like this, but I have a tablespoon right here that I'm just going to dump in the active yeast. And then you're going to need a teaspoon of sugar. Okay, and then add in a teaspoon of salt, and then just blend it all in like that. And then I'm just going to add in warm water. This is about a cup of warm water. You don't want it to be hot, because once you put in hot water you're going to kill your yeast and it's not going to rise right. So just warm water, and then add that all in. And then I'm going to do I'm going to also add in a tablespoon of olive oil, but you can use any oil you have. This is just what I'm using. I'm going to do a tablespoon of that. Like that. And I'm just going to mix that all in. And you want to just go ahead and knead this all in for about 2 to 3 minutes. You want to get this all kneaded in. So I'm going to finish kneading this and I'll be back, right? Okay, and in your bowl, just spray a little bit of cooking spray, or you can use melted butter, or you can use olive oil, or whatever oil you have, just to get lubricated, just so it doesn't stick while it's rising. Alright, and just place your dough in there, and you want to cover it with a towel or a napkin. Let me grab a napkin. And it's going to rise for about 30 minutes, because this isn't like bread where you have to let it rise for like an hour. You just want this to rise for around 30 to 40 minutes, and then I'm going to show you guys the next step, okay? So I'm just going to put this in a warm spot, alright? And I'll see you guys in a minute, alright? Okay, so while that dough is rising, I'm going to show you guys how you do your seasoning. So I'm just going to add in just however much you want. So I normally go for like 3 big spoonfuls of Parmesan. Then I'm just adding like a dash of salt and a couple of shakes of Italian seasoning. And then I'm going to add in some garlic and then pepper. Just like that. I think I'm going to add in a little tiny bit more of that. And so a little bit more garlic, because I love flavor. If it's not flavor, it ain't going to taste right. But then just stir that up like that. And then that's going to go on top of your dough once it's done rising, along with some mozzarella cheese or whatever cheese that you want. So I'm just going to set this to the side, and then my dough is almost done rising, and then I'll show you guys the next step. So, okay, bye. Okay, you guys, so we have 2 different types of chicken. We have our chicken wings and we have some chicken tenders. I went ahead, I let it marinate in some seasoning salt. You can use whatever you want to marinate this in, but I marinated it with some seasoning salt. I put it in the refrigerator for about 2 to 3 hours. I mean, it doesn't even have to be that long, but I have to run to the store, so eventually it turned into 2 to 3 hours. But half of these we're going to do ranch, and the other half is going to be the honey barbecue fried chicken, alright? So here I have 2 different plates with some eggs on it, and I'm going to season it with some of your slap your mama, which is kind of like seasoned salt. I mean, either or will do, but this is what I'm going to use. This is what I have on hand. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in the egg. Okay, I'm actually not going to add the slap your mama to the ranch one. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, just like a little dash, and then some pepper. And then here's the key, some buttermilk ranch dressing. Add like just a little bit. Alright, so this is just to slap your mama in the egg. This is for the barbecue fried chicken, and then this one right here is the ranch dressing and salt and pepper, and that's for the ranch chicken. Alright, I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, we're going to do the ranch chicken first. Here, just add a little bit of flour to your little Ziploc bag, and then you're going to add some ranch dips powder, whatever stuff is. Add this to your flour. I'm going to add the whole pack. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. Not that much, because the ranch is already seasoned, so you don't need that much additional seasonings to it, but just a little bit of salt and pepper. Now I'm just going to grab some chicken. And that egg and ranch mixture. I'll do a little bit of wings and a little bit of strips. And if you're gonna do chicken wings and chicken strips, you got to remember that the chicken wings are gonna take a little bit longer to fry than the strips, so keep that in mind. And I'll toss that in the flour. Put the top on real quick and let this cook, and I'll be back at you guys in a minute. Alright, so while that's frying up, I'm going to get started on my barbecue chicken seasoning. What I'm going to do is I have the flour that's already in the baggie. This is a separate bag. This is the ranch bag. This is separate. I have some of this grilled thyme barbecue seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my flour. Again, you can use whatever type of seasoning that you have or that you like. This is just what I'm using. Add a little bit of that to the flour. And also I'm going to add a little tiny bit of salt. A little bit. Alright. So again, you take your chicken and dip it in that egg mixture. Mix that around. And then into the flour. Okay. Alright, so when that's done, I'm going to go ahead and fry this up. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so the dough is done rising. Now I'm just going to just put it on this little square pan. I think this might be like 12 by 9, I think. But you just want to spread out the dough so it touches all the ends. But first, once you take it out, once you get it from when it's done rising, you want to punch it down too, just so that air will be released. Now I'm just gonna take some Italian dressing, and you might want to add like 1/3 cup, but I eye it, you know. how much I want on there. So, you just put it all over. How much you want, and just spread it on out. This is all gonna bake down, and then that seasoning that I made with the Parmesan and stuff, I'm just gonna go and just sprinkle that on top of that all over. And if you want more, you can add more, but this is good. Move it around like that. And now I'm gonna take my mozzarella cheese right here and just put it all on top, however much you want. Y'all know me, I love cheese. If you don't have enough cheese, it's just not gonna taste right. You gotta pile that on top, all over the sides and stuff. This is great if you have kids too, because the kids love it here. So this works. But I'm gonna let this bake in the oven at 450 degrees. I know you're like, why so high? Because when you have it that high, it's not gonna rise as much. If you have it at a lower temperature, it's gonna rise even more, and it's not gonna come out right. So 450 degrees for about like 12 minutes, or until the cheese is brown and crispy. Alright, you guys? So I'll talk to you guys later. A little bit of the honey barbecue sauce. Ooh. Just put that in my bowl. And then we're gonna add a little tiny bit of honey. This isn't to make it sweet, but it's trying to make, it's supposed to make it so that it sticks to the chicken. So it gets that real nice caramelization. And then about a spoonful of brown sugar. Now, and then mix that all in, and then toss in your chicken. Alright. Go ahead and place it on the pan. But I'm just going to put mine in the oven, 350. And I know this doesn't seem like a lot, but it's just me, my sister, my baby eating tonight. So we have our barbecue chicken wings right here. Then we have our ranch chicken wings over there with some cheese bread. This is more than enough. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven for about another 15 minutes or so. And we will see you guys in a bit. Alright, you guys, we are done. There is the ranch flavored wings. There's the honey barbecue brown sugar wings. And then there's the cheese bread. You guys, you have to try this recipe right here. Yeah, I mean, we just about to sit in front of the TV with this plate and then this and just chill out. But there, like, we have some ranch dressing right there and some chunky blue cheese. But whatever you want to use will work. Hot sauce or whatever. But, you know what I mean, this is just a quick, easy meal. It took us about, I think, all together, like 45 minutes to make this. Probably like an hour. So, I mean, and it's just looking divine. I wish you guys can smell it because it's smelling real good. But if you guys happen to try this recipe, please let us know. Send in a video response or comment. Honey barbecue brown sugar wings, ranch flavored fried chicken wings, and cheesy bread with some dressing. Alright, you guys, let us know what you guys think. Okay, talk to you guys later. Deuces. Bye.